Hello! Look at this lot. This morning we had hailstones not far off the size of golf balls. Weird old weather, innit? Look at that. Tell it's home time, look, can't you? Right, I've put my seat back in the high position, and with people moaning that it cuts the top line of your TFT off with the carpet you ride on there, they're right. So I'm assuming they've got their seat in the high position as well. Right, he's fecking off round that way. Excellent. You're going to carve me up. Ah, great. I'll tell you, that fucking roundabout, that used to be a junction there. Obviously up and down the hill had priority. Since they made a roundabout, the amount of bloody slow speed prangs that we have there. And not only that, if you're on a bike, as you saw there, coming up and having to hold it, I didn't use the hill start because I didn't have to stop that long, so it is a pain in the ass though. A major pain in the ass. I'm going to put this clutch back where it was, I think. I don't know anyone else who's adjusted it. I know Andy has. He said he's let his all the way out. It's like before, you pull your clutch in, it's nice and light. You'd sit there on your clutch in, your hand was fine. Holding this in, I'm finding that's it's quite a heavy clutch. What's that then? Scooter? Yeah, scooter. Yeah, it's quite a heavy clutch, that is. You're filtering. We'll have people bitching again, won't we? Good man. See? People encourage it. See, that's good. That's somebody using their mirrors. Stores a bike. Knows he's not going to go anywhere in a traffic queue, so waves me on past. Proper. I bet he's a biker. If I can get stopped where I want to stop, I'll show you one of the best views in the world. I think it is. And I doubt I'm alone in thinking that. Look at that, like a mill pond. And all of this, all over here where these units are, used to just be massive oil tanks there. For what was then the heli base, the helicopter base, Royal Naval one. Look at that, look. That's the way to store your boats, isn't it? I assume there is a weight limit upon them, and there you can see Sunseeker. So they've got a massive factory, whatever you want to call it, in Poole, right on the quayside, and this is where they all the fiberglass hulls and all the cabin tops and everything. There you go. It's all the moulds. So when you see all these big posh Sunseeker yachts, pretty confident that the hulls were made here. As I say, all of these weren't here. This was all right the way along the beach road, was just oil tanks for fuel. This is still all Sunseeker through here. That is the famous Chesil Beach, Chesil Bank. Somebody said to me once, that's man-made, isn't it? Can you imagine shipping in? I mean, there is billions and billions of pebbles. That stretches 18 miles. Somebody thought they'd shipped all these pebbles in to make the beach. No. Now that ugly monstrosity in front of us, so yeah, they used to be the naval officers' accommodation. And when they built those initially, they take them down and start again because the footings and everything, they sunk. If I just show you actually, I'll show you this, I'll go around the roundabout and show you. So that's how they are. A lot of those are sold private now. There's the other blocklet, and that's how it's been left. They've had that many problems with it. I mean, that Well, they wanted stupid money for them when they built those and sold them off as flats. It's a shithole. And you can see by that old building, the old block that's just been left to decay. I mean, the builders that were doing it went bust. It's well, it wants just pulling down, doesn't it? It's useless. And these little places, these were built solely for the Olympics again, all of those. And they had all the sailing teams from all different countries from all over the world. All the sailing teams stayed in those. Yeah, even though the clutch bites a lot sooner when I start letting it out, I still have to pretty much let go of the whole bloody lever completely before it'll release completely. I might regret this. Look at this for an the camera's not going to pick it up. Trust me, this is bonkersly steep. That's the arse end of the prison there, you can see. It's all, the roof and whatever is all covered with grass. This will be a shit if a car comes down. I'll take you on the rough bit in a minute at Fancy's Farm, see if we can see some wallabies. This is a shit right hand turn, that. Good job we turned left really. Okay, so that building you can see down there in front of you, that's the Young Offenders. Used to be called a borstal. Now they call it a Young Offenders. I don't know why they call it young though, because we've got people in there in their 70s. I wonder if we can see some wallabies. There's some, look. See them? And there's the wallabies. Arguing with the crows, look. Oh, there's one quite close though. I will try and stop at this this spot and show you what I think is probably one of the best views in the world. And look at that. You can see by the old flag it's quite windy. I'm sure you'll hear that when I turn round in a minute. So yeah, all of that grass bank over there, that's the prison. On a very clear day, let's see how far, I mean the camera's not going to pick it up. On a very clear day, you can see right down round Exmouth way. But not today, Jose. Yeah, stonking view. And as I said, someone asked me once if somebody shipped all those pebbles in. Billions and billions and billions. 18 miles that stretches for. Still. There's the bitch. I might adjust that clutch back actually while I'm here. Yeah, I've gone back too much now. Fuck's sake. The fuck? Right, I need to adjust that clutch back a bit. Gone too far now. Now, before they stuck 40-mile-an-hour speed limits on all these roads on the island, this used to be a national, and we would absolutely hoon along here. It's the old open top bus. No roof on that, which is all very well, but if you're sat upstairs and then it pisses down while you're out, you get wet. I'm not going to go in the motorcycle bay because I don't know whether the car park's changed hands. I don't know whether they charge for motorcycles anymore. So we'll just pull up and I'll change it here. Just here. Oh shit. Don't want to be driving through that. And this is like with that little short video I put on the other day with that horse nearly crapping on my shoulder. They just leave it in the road. It's fucking lethal. So that's our old school playing field there. And I can remember kicking a soaking wet leather football. Remember them with the old laces? Kicking that around. You went to head that. God, you got concussion. And where all these new houses are now, that's where the school was. And what a school that was. And there was this old girl called Fanny White. She was claustrophobic, so if she went in the store cupboard to get something out, we used to shut the door and jam her in. Horrible bastards. Horrible bastards. That's what I said earlier, kids are horrible, aren't they? That's our own little mini Stonehenge, look. So we've just done the loop of the whole island there. Whole of the top of the island, I should say. It's one of the old stone quarry cranes. I'll show you the bend at the bottom. When we was young nippers, 17-year-olds, whatever, you riding the motorbikes, the old 250s and everything. There was a lad called Pa. It was his mission in life to come down here as fast as he could, and he would always try and beat his speed for going around this bend here. This one here. So needless to say, he landed up into that wall. Quite a few broken bones, but he survived. Absolutely crazy. He had a Kawasaki, I want to say a KH. Anyway, it was 500 Kawasaki, and he was an absolute lunatic on it. And he wore, remember the old German helmet, like the old German soldier helmet? He wore one of them and a pair of the old goggles. Fucking crazy. Do you know what? That clutch don't feel too bad where it is. I wonder if we've stumbled on the spot by pot luck. Oh, it's a GS. No, it's not. It's a V-Strom. I think it's got to be a GS with all them lights on it. You see a bike coming towards you with, I don't know, 6, 8 bloody lights on it. It's odds on it's going to be a GS, isn't it? Can you imagine how many billions of pebbles is in that beach and that woman? Is it man-made? This one here on the right, the creamy coloured with the porch, that was number 6. Now, years ago, all of these had the old privet hedges out the front. None of them had driveways. And we'd play football out in the road and you'd dive in the hedges as the goal. Now, all of these houses weren't here then. What they did have was prefabricated bungalows or whatever they were. Of course, when everyone moved out, they were getting ready to pull them down. We thought it would be hysterical to set fire to them and then watch the watch the fire brigade come up and put them out. There was a knock on the door one day and it was the police. And funny enough, the copper was my mum's cousin, and of course we torched one block. Apparently there was still someone living in the back one. Hadn't moved out yet. I mean, they were fine, they got out, but yeah, kids again, horrible things. How were we to know? They said they'd all moved out.